Today's video I've taken inspiration from Georgina, who I will link up here, and she did a video on life-changing products that she's found for her disabilities. I asked Georgina if I could do my version of her video, and she was like, yeah, it would be lovely to see what products you feature in your version of this video. I will link in the description box below all of the products that I've featured and links to where you can buy them from. The first product, and it's a bit obvious, is this grey body pillow. Body pillows was something that was recommended to me by my pain specialist. It does several things that are really helpful. To help with pressure areas, it's important to change position. So it holds me in a supportive position whether I'm laid on my side or on my back, and it just is really comfortable. I also find it helpful for my hypermobility joint problems because I have Ehlers-Danlos syndrome. So if I sleep with a normal pillow, my shoulders aren't supported, and when you sleep your muscles relax, which then causes my joints to slip, sometimes not necessarily dislocate or sublux, but sometimes that can happen. So this pillow supports my joints, and it also helps with the joint pain because it's been kind of kept nice and snug and comfortable and supported. Then the next product that I found pretty life-changing are these fresh wipes. They're by far the best wash wipes that I've ever come across, and you do feel so clean after using them, and they're great for taking into hospital, or if you're having a bad day and you aren't able to make it to the bathroom to get a wash, or like for me at the moment I've just had surgery so I'm not able to get in the bath, so I would definitely recommend these fresh wipes. Then the next product is my Apple HomePod mini. It does so many things that are really helpful in terms of helping me with my disabilities. So I'm not always able to get out of bed to do things. If I say good night to it, it will turn all the lights off and reduce the volume of the HomePod. I can ask it to make the lamp brighter or dimmer. It also just does things like I can send texts on it and make phone calls. It's also a speaker. Before I got it, I could turn the lights on and off on my phone, but being able to voice control, it also controls my Dyson hot cold fan. So yeah, it's got so many different features, and I can ask it to play me the news, tell me the weather. I can even ask it to tell me the time and the day of the week. I can set timers and alarms on it. So yeah, that is another of my life-changing products that I have. Hi everyone, so the next thing that I find so helpful is these SafeSip lids. So they're silicone lids that go over any cups, and they come in different colours, and I've just put a clear one on to show you. So as you can see, I've got a fairly full drink and it isn't spilling, and these have been very much life-changing for me. I need to drink with straws, but also I have lots of involuntary movement, and it just means that I'm able to have a drink. So the next thing is another Apple gadget, and it's my Apple Watch, and since I've had it, it's helped me manage my symptoms so much better. so it will alert me when my heart rate gets too high. It also has an ECG function, and it can tell me my blood oxygen levels. Obviously it's not a medical device, but it does give me a good idea as to what my different OBS are. So it also has a falls detector, and I can contact the emergency services, and it can also show my medical ID like it does on my phone. And because it's on my wrist, it's always there, especially with things like the alarms and times that I set. And then there's the apps that I have on my phone that sync on my watch that are really helpful. So I've got my medication app, also my water intake app. Then there's the mindfulness and breathing exercises, and also monitoring my sleep is really helpful. On the medical side, my watch has been so helpful, and it's just, I've been in situations where it's really helped me out. I would definitely recommend something like an Apple Watch to people with conditions like POTS or other autonomic problems, anyone with respiratory conditions, mobility issues, if you have regular falls. Even though it's not marketed as a medical device, it does have so many different features that are beneficial to people with medical conditions. Then another thing that I found really helpful are my Beats Studio earbuds, which are active noise cancelling. For me, with my ME, I'm very sensitive to things like light and sound. So having active noise cancelling earbuds really helps. And even when I'm listening to, say, an audiobook on a low volume, it still shuts out the noise around me. So at the moment, one of our neighbours is doing building work, which I find really physically painful. So being able to put these in when there's building work, or even just my stepmom doing the hoovering, really helps me to block the outside noise out. An alternative to my active noise cancelling earbuds is actually these noise cancelling earplugs, and they're the highest rate noise reduction rating that you can buy. So their noise reduction rating is 40, which means that it blocks out 40 decibels of sound around you. And even when you're laid on your side, these are flushed with your ear, so you can lay on your side with them in, and I pretty much wear them all the time when I go out. These weren't expensive at all, so there's either these or these that I use for noise cancellation. Yeah, I definitely recommend these if you're looking for some active noise cancelling earbuds. The last product that I would recommend, and it sounds absolutely crazy, but they are maternity jeans. I first came across the idea of wearing maternity jeans from a YouTuber called Jem, and her channel is Wheels No Heels, which I'll link up here. Recently, after my surgery, I thought I'll try them out to see whether they help, and they are so comfortable. Because I spend most of my time laid or sat in bed or in my wheelchair, jeans are just not built for being in a seated or laying positions. I've just found them so comfortable, and I've just found them more accommodating for being in a lying or sitting position. So I would definitely recommend maternity jeans if you're a wheelchair user, or you spend a lot of time in bed, or maybe if you've got like a colostomy or ileostomy or a catheter. So yeah, maternity jeans, give them a try, see if they are more comfortable for you. And yeah, it's just one of those crazy things that you would never think of trying. So yeah, that's my last thing that I've just found really helpful. I hope you've enjoyed this video, and if you haven't subscribed and would like to, it would be lovely to see you join my channel. Just click the little icon in the corner down here, and because I now just publish videos as and when I can, if you want to know when new videos come out, just click the notification bell and it'll tell you when a new video comes out. So I hope to see you in the next video, and I will say bye for now.